Preview, Nice vs Montpellier HSC prediction, team news, lineups. Nice and Montpellier HSC get the weekend of French football underway when they meet in Ligue 1 on Friday night. The hosts are in dire need of a win after slipping out of the top four following a string of disappointing results, while the visitors enter the weekend in the relegation zone. Francesco Farioli was dubbed as one of the managerial appointments of the season when he had his Nice side challenging with Paris Saint-Germain at the top of Ligue 1 in the early stages of the season. Even into the new year, Nice were still the second-best side in the division even though PSG had pulled clear, but form in 2024 has been extremely disappointing and costly. Defensively, solidity was the basis of everything behind Nice's early success, and they still have the best record in the league, having conceded just 17 goals in 24 games, but shortcomings in other areas have borne their heads in recent weeks. Nice are now winless in 5 league matches, taking just 2 points in that spell, losing to top 4 rivals Monaco and relegation candidates Lyon and Toulouse. In the past 2 weeks, Lille and Monaco have both risen above Nice, who have gone from having a comfortable buffer in second to slipping outside the Champions League places altogether. Now sitting 5th, Nice are only 1 point ahead of a rampant Lens side, who are also making impressive strides up the table. With just 8 points separating 3rd and 9th in Ligue 1, Nice's season still could go either way, but if recent form continues, they will be lucky to compete in Europe at all next season. Montpellier represent ideal opponents for Farioli's men to face next though, as they have won 6 of the last 7 meetings between the clubs here at home, including a 6-1 success last season. Nice's only win since January also came against their upcoming opponents in the last 16 of the Coupe de France a few weeks ago, as they put poor league form to one side and beat Montpellier 4-1 on the road. It is therefore no surprise that for the visitors, that sort of form has transferred into the league for Michel de Zakarian's men too, as Montpellier enter the fixture in the relegation playoff spot. While Clermont are beginning to become cut adrift at the foot of the table, the relegation picture remains wide open, with the entirety of the bottom half still in trouble. Montpellier are just 1 point from safety behind Le Havre and came from behind twice to earn a respectable point against Strasbourg last time out, but wins will be required if they want to distance themselves from relegation. With PSG up next, Montpellier could really do with a result here, as many sides at the bottom are also playing each other in the coming weeks. Away form has been hard to come by though, as no side has fewer points on the road than La Palade, and 6 of their final 10 games are away from the Stade de la Mosson, including huge clashes with Clermont and Le Havre in their next 2. After this trip, Nice will be able to welcome back Youssouf Ndiaye after the Burundi man was suspended for the defeat at Toulouse last week. The hosts will remain without some important first-team players though, as Sofiane Diop, Morgan Sanson and Valentine Rosier are all out injured. Montpellier will be without the man who scored the only goal in their crushing defeat to Nice recently, as Modibo Sagnan is suspended after picking up a 3rd booking in just 5 games. Foulé Sacco is a recent name added to the visitors' injury list as he missed last week's clash with Strasbourg, joining Axel Gagan, Basir Amaragic and Christopher Jellian on the sidelines in what is becoming a defensive crisis for Montpellier. Nice possible starting lineup: Bolka, Lotamba, Tadibo, Dante, Bard, Thuram, Boudaoui, Rosario, Guessan, Mafi, Boga. Montpellier HSC possible starting lineup: Lecomte, Chateau, St. Luce, Couillet, Silla, Ferry, Codard, Savanier, Nordine, Adams, Al-Tamar.